Hi there, this is Marcielle from ICT, and today I'd like to talk about the AITSL website, which is the Australian Institute for Teaching and School Leadership website, where you can find detailed information about the standards that we've handed out in our unit. So if you go to the section called Teachers and you scroll down to the Australian Professional Standards for Teachers, you'll get some detailed information about some interesting resources, and you'll also get a copy of the standards. If you go to the word standards here on the menu bar and you click down to teacher standards, you'll see information that you have seen before. If you go over to the word standards again, you'll see all the standards, but you can filter it out. They do have a tool that filters out so that you can only look at the graduate. But why I'm showing you this is because in your assignment 2, we're asking you to look at elaborations for graduate teachers, and as a consequence there are 11 areas that you need to address. One of them is understand how students learn. The next one is Information and Communication Technology 2.6. So let's have a look. So if you scroll down to 2.6, you will see that not only is the focus area described here, but it has a thing called, he says, it's a link saying show illustrations. And what this gives you is a couple of resources worth knowing about. So for example, if we go straight to this one here, the particle model, it's going to show you a case study here about 2 graduate teachers that collaboratively teach a lesson on the interaction of particles in solids, liquids and gases. So it's a science section, and even better, it has an illustration, and if you click on view illustration, it gives you more detail on that particular lesson. So for example, there's a video here, and if you click on video, and it'll play for you.
This is our last official science lesson.
Who's sad?
Oh,
thanks guys.
So today we might do a quick recap on the particle model, what we've all been doing, solids, liquids and gases.
And along the side here we also have more information, but this is all available to you, so it's worth knowing about, and particularly for this assignment as you are addressing so many different sections. So let's have a look at another one over here. We've got 3.3 uses teaching strategies. 3.3, is there any information in that? Yes, there is. And look at that, it's got show illustrations, and we've got something here called the endangered animals. So if we click on that, and again it's telling you that there's some information here about endangered animals, and in particularly it's looking at the challenge-based learning activity. So let's have a look at that illustration, and you can see that there's a lesson plan. You can download that. And this is really useful information for helping you, not just for this assignment, but for the future, for when you're doing other units and want to continue to add information. So what's another one? Let's have a look at select and use resources 3.4. Okay, select and use resources. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at number patterns. And you can see here that this video is a graduate teacher showing the interactive whiteboard. Now you probably will have your own experiences to talk about, but if you want to refer to other documentation for your answers, then you can put a link and make reference to some of these examples, but make sure you're also looking at your own experience. So here's one here showing the standards reference annotations. It's got here to click the CC button, but you can see some actual information given to you.
At Our Lady of Mount Carmel Primary School, Kate, a graduate teacher, plans a mathematics lesson on number patterns. She builds on and expands the students' learning opportunities by focusing this lesson around the use of ICT.
Okay, so that's an area that you can go and visit. Let's look at one later on. Standard 6.3. Is there anything in there? Let's have a look. Okay, 6.3. Yes. Engage with colleagues and improve practice. So here we have a bit of information, a pre-service journey, and you can look at these yourself. You've got time to have a look at these, and not all of them will have illustrations, but you might find that there might be illustrations at the proficient and highly accomplished level. But for the purposes of the assignment, you're addressing the graduate area here. And remember that because of assignment 1, you should have a page already with 7.1, understand and apply the key principles described in codes of ethics and conduct for the teacher profession. But in the elaboration, you're going to be showing that you understand and apply ethical and professional practice principles when using digital resources and tools for teaching, with a particular focus on cyber safety. So that's all I wanted to share with you, is to give you a bit of a guide onto other resources you may not have thought about. So have a look at that website, and it's the aitsl.edu.au resource. All right, enjoy.